The spawning migration of salmon is no easy task. After swimming hundreds to thousands of miles from sea, salmon must reach the tributary where they were hatched, find an appropriate location for their spawning bed, and choose a suitable mate. Salmon are highly selective when choosing a location for their spawning beds, also known as redds. Females are mindful that water flowing too swiftly can wash eggs away, and locations where the water is too shallow can expose the eggs to scour. In areas with turbulent suspended sediments, small sediment grains can clog egg pores and cause suffocation. Therefore, females try to choose an area where eggs will stay in the redd and receive enough water flow, bringing oxygen for them to survive. As female salmon arrive to their home streams, they begin their selection of a suitable mate based on size and sexual dimorphism. Males of similar size will fight each other to establish breeding territories around large females. Once a female has chosen a suitable mate, she begins the process of digging a redd using her tail. When the redd is prepared, the female will begin the spawning process. When a female finishes digging the redd, she will touch her belly to the gravel and tilt sideways to signal to the male that she is ready to lay her eggs. When the female releases the eggs, the male swims beside her to fertilize them with his milt. Each redd may contain up to 5,000 pea-sized eggs that are orange or red in color. The pair then continue to travel upstream and repeat the process until they run out of gametes or energy. As a female is laying her eggs, males are competing at the redd to fertilize the eggs. Males will often bite and ram one another to get the best spot at the redd. Aside from large males competing for spawning territory, precocious male salmon, referred to as jacks, will also try to fertilize female eggs. Jacks are very small and young, typically under 24 inches, but are sexually mature enough to spawn. Females will never choose a jack to fertilize her eggs, but since jacks are so small, they often sneak in with the spawning pair and fertilize some of the female's eggs. When considering salmon size and success rate, males either want to be very big or very small to successfully spawn. Females choose the largest, strongest males they can find, and small jacks can sneak in and fertilize eggs with their small and swift stature. Male salmon who fit somewhere between these two size categories often did not get to spawn with as many females as their very large and very small counterparts. Female salmon will try to defend their nests from others for a short time period, but will eventually succumb to exhaustion. Adult salmon will never live to see whether or not their eggs survive to the hatch. However, these fish will go on to support animal and plant life in the surrounding ecosystems with the nutrients brought from the sea in their bodies. The eggs that survive the winter in the redd will hatch in 3 to 4 months. Juvenile salmon, called parr, will remain in freshwater lakes and streams to feed and grow before swimming to the ocean to feed on larger prey. In the ocean, sockeye salmon will feed on zooplankton and small fish for another 1 to 4 years before returning to fresh water to spawn the next generation of salmon.